Hey, the Dodgers played a baseball game. We all watched it together. The Dodgers won. It was good. Let's talk about it on All Dodgers.
Because they can hear us coming at you live from not my home studio. This is the Pico Rivera Golf Course in the beautiful city of Pico Rivera, California. This is the All Dodgers podcast. Man. There's people over there. We watched the Dodgers win a baseball game against the Giants. It felt good. It felt a lot better than last night, Jeff. I'll tell you what, this is a show that is brought to you by FanDuel, part of the Bleav Network of podcasts. And, Jeff, talk about this game real quick.
The Dodgers won. Clayton Kershaw didn't pitch very well, but for the second time in a row that he didn't pitch well, the offense bailed him out, and this time they bailed him out enough, and the bullpen did enough, with the exception of Kirby Yates, to hold the lead. Dodgers win. You know, it's our first ever live watch party together.
Yeah,
you know.
Hey. Wait, I think I could kind of show some random people over there.
Yeah,
there's just a small amount, mostly spotlighted by OCJ there in the chat. I'll probably figure out a way to get more people showing on the screen. But we appreciate you guys hanging out with us live here on the chat. Appreciate people definitely coming out here to our first All Dodgers watch party. And Jeff, you gave me some crap during the game saying that I prefer a loss. But no, when it's live and there's people and there's friends and there's human beings, I want to win. And the Dodgers did that. The offense did something.
Yeah, it seemed like it was going to be unpleasant when Kershaw was pretty bad, especially that first inning. He settled in, but it seemed like it was going to be a very unpleasant evening to be hanging out with all our closest friends watching this game because, it's not fun to watch the Dodgers lose together. It's not fun to watch the Dodgers lose alone in your bed crying either. But the offense just stepped up. It was awesome. It was a great performance against whatever that Webb guy's name is, Logan Webb. I have to remember it's my son's name. That's how I remember Logan Webb's first name because I have a son named Logan.
A whopping 4 innings.
And got knocked out in the 5th inning and gave up how many 6 runs charged to Webb, something like that. So good for the Dodgers stepping up against a good pitcher, which honestly hasn't been the problem. Sometimes it's the less good pitchers that they struggle against, but whatever it is, there was a good pitcher on the mound tonight, and the Dodgers took care of business, and definitely a lot more fun hanging out here in beautiful Pico Rivera at the Pico Rivera Golf Club. With a win to watch.
With a win, you guys see there's not a whole lot. There's somebody walking out behind us. I don't know who it is. We got to get security on that. Hopefully the audio sounds better. I saw people on the live chat saying that it was a little bit low. I tried to turn it up, so it should be more better, as we say here on the internet. Not a whole lot of planned things to talk about here other than the offense was better. Ben Rorfet getting a couple ribbies in there.
But Benny and the Vets.
Benny and the Vets. We love Benny. Hey, everybody. Is he our third postseason catcher? Is he the backup catcher? Whatever. We're also going to try to take some live questions here from the few folks that are still left here.
And really even though it's Saturday,
still no
F-bomb free questions.
No F-bombs, no GDs, people in the chat. I'm wiggling the chair or the table here, but I will flip you the bird saying here on the chat, saying Muncie did the interview. We, of course, could not hear it because we are here live watching this or trying to do this, but he is fine. Of course, Muncie getting hit in the helmet by a pitch, which is not ideal, but, this team seems to play better when Muncie's in the lineup.
Yeah, 2 days in a row, Muncie has been injured by a hit by pitch. He came out of the game yesterday too, right? So, 2 games in a row, he's had to come out early.
Hit on the wrist, hit on the head. Not ideal.
Yeah, and the fact is he really hasn't done a ton yet offensively since coming off the injured list most recently. But like we talked about, just having good players, living players in the lineup.
Bomb man.
And, I will always take Max Muncy in the lineup because it's a threat. Even if he's not actively performing up to what we want him to, just having that threat there is very, very nice. A good way to lengthen this lineup. And so, very happy to hear that he's doing well. Obviously, he could wake up with a headache tomorrow. One thing we learned today, Will Smith went on the injured list after not going on the injured list for the last 10 days. Will Smith went on the injured list. He will be on the injured list for at least a week because you can only backdate it 3 days.
Yep.
And so 7 more days on the injured list for Will Smith. And so I always get nervous with, Muncy taking that 94-mile-an-hour fastball pretty flush to the side of the helmet. I hope he wakes up feeling great again tomorrow because I definitely prefer this Dodgers lineup with Max Muncy in it.
Taking care of it now. That's what you got to do. You got to take care. You got to get your A lineup as healthy as you can before the postseason. Of course, it looks like as things are lining up, they are going to be playing in a wild card round. Maybe against these Giants, there is a potential that is how the wild card shakes out. Of course, the Mets don't want to win anything. They're playing very, very poorly. Don't know what they did today. I think they lost. Against old friend Jacob deGrom.
No, that was yesterday.
Was that?
Jacob deGrom yesterday got the most run support he's ever gotten in a game at Citi Field.
I love it.
110th career start at Citi Field. Had to be on the Rangers to get run support.
Denny's saying in the chat, "Hey, let's clean up the language." Apparently, EB is being very rude in the chat. I don't know if it's very rude, but
EB always introduces himself with the same crude, vulgar comment about the Padres. So, whatever.
Listen, the chat is a chat. We just want people here to be people live here.
That's why we don't put the chat on the screen.
Yeah. That's part of it. It's just clean up the F words. How are we feeling out there amongst the people? Outside of just cheers is good. We feeling good? There it is. There's some crowd. We're gonna try to mix it in because I have a button. There's more people inside the bar. They are continuing to drink, which God bless them. That's what we brought them here for.
Yeah, we probably had 20 more who've already left. Yeah, we had a good turnout tonight.
This was really appreciate
for only throwing this together in just over a week. Appreciate the beautiful Pico Rivera Golf Club for having us. And they had kind of suggested this several times, and we thought, let's try to make that work. And
of course, you coming into town helped us out.
But it's like, well, I'm going to be here. Let's try to make it work. So we appreciate all you guys showing up and doing this. It's fun to watch Dodger games with friends. Like one of the things I love most about
a win.
Yeah,
definitely
for sure.
A win.
But one of the things I love most about going to Dodger Stadium is just hanging out with 50,000 of your closest friends who you've never met before. And so it's fun to meet all of you, and definitely going to do something like this again because this is a lot of fun. You people.
That's what he was inferring, by the way. I think we talked about this on your old show that sucked. What's your –
No, it used to be good. It didn't suck.
Well, it
sucks
was less
now.
good. It sucks now.
Yeah.
The football show that you used to be a part of, that wasn't a football show at the time, but what is your kind of favorite way to watch a game? For me, these days at home, because I have the comfort of my pool and other things and the microphone cutting out. But second best would be with people, whether it's at a bar. I've had some of my most my favorite experiences watching Dodgers games was at a bar with people, a bunch of strangers. Here we're all strangers that have met each other before, so we're not strangers anymore. One of my favorite games, Juan Uribe walk-off where he misses the bunt, watching it at a bar in not beautiful Pico Rivera, but in beautiful, I forget the city, maybe it was Southgate or whatever, wherever Cooper's bar is. If you guys know that, shout out. Maybe it's Lakewood. But the bar just erupts, and this is the thing. We are all out here erupting, and it's we weren't going to go to San Francisco. We're not going to go to Oracle Park for this. So the next best place is Pico Rivera to hang out in. This is a shill. Everybody cheer again. Hey, there it is. That's enough. I think that's the quota.
Yeah. That Uribe game I watched at home alone on my couch and almost dislocated my shoulder pumping my arm so hard when he hit it. It was the first time that I ever, not the last time, but the first time I ever hurt my right arm cheering too hard for the Dodgers.
It might just be a lack of athleticism, to be honest, Jeff.
I was already 36 at that point, which was already old, and now I'm 12 years older than I was back then. Hashtag math, baby.
Hashtag math. Hey, why don't you
we're keep playing talking. All the hits tonight, boys.
Why don't you guys keep talking a little bit while I look up some FanDuel odds, because we got to make sure we get our FanDuel odds, because I feel like the odds are going to be in the Dodgers' favor for winning the National League West.
Yeah, so last time we checked the odds was 2 games ago, and the Dodgers were at minus 650 to win, or minus 600, somewhere around there to win the division. Since then, the Dodgers and Padres both lost a game at the same time, and the Dodgers and Padres both won a game at the same time now. And so I would guess that we are pretty close to that minus 600 on FanDuel. But Clint is going to –
We're trying our
Google
best
FanDuel
here.
MLB odds.
Well, apparently on my phone it forces you to install the app. So make sure you guys are installing the app. It's part of supporting us and supporting FanDuel and supporting the Bleav Network. Which one is this? MLB, right?
Yeah, okay. MLB, the Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
The
divisions. We definitely want divisions.
You see up at the top?
Why is everything all – oh, this is so wonky. Again, you keep talking. I'm going to figure – no, I got this. Listen. Stop yelling at me.
Be better.
Oh, look at that.
What are we at?
What
I took off my reading glasses.
That is minus 1250 for the Dodgers to win the National League West. And
Holy
breaking
crap.
news. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
pretty good.
That's a lot better odds than I expected based on what's happened. But again, at this point in the season, you're just whittling games off the schedule. You know, the Padres have picked up half a game in the last 3 days. That's not a good enough pace for them to catch the Dodgers when they need to.
Breaking news.
They're still 3 games behind where they need to be. So, yeah, I mean, it's that's awesome. I like those odds.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about this team winning the National League West. I feel pretty good about a couple of super chats from 2 people that are here live. We thought about putting a bucket out, but I didn't want to steal our beautiful bartender Sean's bucket. Everybody, give it up for Sean. Poured some drinks. The guy kept us lubricated tonight, and also a big shout out to. Wait, is it Aiden or Adrian? It's somebody who made us food, and we appreciate Adrian.
Did a
there
good
it
job.
is.
I was a little bummed. I was promised that Coke, and turns out they're a Pepsi product place here. But
hey,
no, that was
hashtag not a sponsor.
Yeah.
Wink, wink, wink. But anyways, Richie Flores, who is right there. But watch this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Richie on the screen. Richie, do a wave. Do one of these. There it is. He's going to do a bit of a Teo. He says, baseball was fun tonight, even with Jeff here. That's pretty good.
You know what? That tells you how good this game was.
I'm honestly disappointed. You guys haven't you didn't bare knuckle box.
No, we did fist bump, which is kind of like bare knuckle boxing. So,
who was here expecting the fight night between these two? Everybody. I see Noah. Michelle was waiting. For an absolute fight.
Sprinklers are on, so we can't do it right
That
now.
that just feels way too sensual.
Yeah, we're not wet T-shirting this thing.
There's moisture involved.
Fake rivalry.
And
like the Padres
$50 super chat from Joseph Reyes right there. What a guy! Give him a.
Man.
He says, "Buy us more drinks." Hey, post game, my house maybe. One's not invited. Whoa, this is a clean show, Mister. Anyways. Thank you. What the Jeff? We say what the Jeff? I mean, all I want to keep doing is just appreciating the folks that are coming out.
How come I got the good mic?
It's the XLR cable. It happens, I wanted to make sure, the talent.
Should we sing into this together?
Hello, my baby.
But Benny and the Vets.
Guys, please consider hitting that thumbs up button through this nightmare. It's live. We're watching the game, hanging out with people. We're not really prepping some sort of post-game stream, but I do see. It's 189 live. We lost at least 20 when we started losing it. But Seth Klein, I see him over there. $20 super chat. Give him a chat. He says fight night, Jeff versus Richie. I want to know people out there watching live. Who you got money on? You got it on Jeff. He's an imposing figure.
Yeah,
He's got a lot.
I don't want to know you have money on because I don't want to lose respect for anybody who answers wrong. Because this is like I like Richie too much to say how that would go, but
hey, despite the amount that he is annoyed by you at times, doesn't mean he doesn't love you.
I like Richie.
We all love Richie. Oh, okay, sorry, I don't want to say love. I don't want to throw that in your out there. Diane, checking in the chat, guys, says smash that like button for Clint and Jeff, and I do have a button to make sure that we do the like and subscribe. But yeah, other than actual wasting time. What did we learn from this game?
We learned a couple things. So Kirby Yates was once again bad. And so, yeah, my opinion on him has not changed until he shows that the splitter has returned. He's not going to be on the postseason roster. I think I still have more holding out more hope that it can happen than a lot of people are. I don't think it's likely, but I think it's possible because, like I said the other day when I was talking from my car, it only takes a game or two for me to believe that it's back. But it definitely wasn't back tonight. So that's not the thing. Michael Kopech kind of had the Michael Kopech experience.
He survived.
He survived for sure. And it got a big strikeout against Rafael Devers. Very easily could have turned into a walk with one different pitch. And that's the thing with Kopech. He's kind of walking that tight wire all the time and to make you nervous. So I would like to see a little bit better command from him, but the stuff looked good today and the confidence looked good. Even though he was struggling to throw strikes, he was still attacking. And then Tanner Scott, give him a 6-run lead. He'll get you a 1-2-3 inning. That's what I've always said about Tanner Scott.
Easy. And, I mean, honestly, listen, we know he's going to be on the postseason roster. That's going to be his role. It's going to be a mop-up guy. It's going to be a cleanup guy. He should not pitch in any sort of leverage situation in the postseason. One guy I definitely want to shout out, Justin Robleski. I mean, this dude just continues to shove. He continues to take down innings. And we've seen this in the postseason time and time again, having somebody who is a starter who can give a team length to wrap up the final maybe 2 or 3 innings, that goes a long way in the postseason. Whether it's Julio Urias, whether it's Charlie Morton and the cheating year or is it Morton or was it Lance McCullers, whoever it was, the cheating year for the Houston Astros.
Did they cheat?
Breaking news.
Oh, I hadn't heard about
that. Go ask John
happened?
Boy.
Something about Manny Machado's
Hey, Wani,
morals?
can you hit that trash can? Wani. That's fastball. All right, that's curveball.
Oh.
That's what happened right there. Back to you in the studio. We got stuff. Hey, who wants? Does anybody want? You said you needed one of those. Yeah. I need one of these. Hey, does anybody want some Tito sunglasses? Anybody want some Tito sunglasses? Smooth operator. By the way, we have another super chat from somebody who is here, so we really should have just put out the bucket. But Noah with a $1.99 super chat. Thank you very much, Noah. As you know, saying he liked the water. The water, highly recommended at the Pico Rivera Golf Course.
I drink a lot of it, yeah. And
because you're too good for Pepsi.
I did have one Diet Pepsi, and then
just one Pepsi.
What was the bartender's name? Sean. He refilled my Stanley tumbler for me 2 different times. So
what a guy, Sean. Give it up to Sean. Give it up to the not legal in-laws being very drunk and getting taken home by Mrs. FRG right now. We got to appreciate them for coming out and getting ham-skied on a whole bunch of Jameson here.
I think we need to talk about the offense too, though. Because
one last thing.
Okay.
I mean, we've talked about Tanner Scott, but to have an actual clean outing for Tanner Scott, I don't know. I haven't felt something positive for the dude in a while. I'm pretty sure he has not felt something positive for a while. Obviously, this is the type of thing he needs to feel good about himself heading into the postseason. He's got, 14 more games to keep rattling off, racking together positive experiences. Is this a good step in the right direction?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to have a step in any direction other than good when you've been where Tanner Scott's been. And, a 1-2-3 inning, yeah, we'll take it. And, I mean, he made Wilmer Flores look ridiculous. And
I wish
Tanner
Wilmer
Scott
would have
looked good.
cried.
He, one of the things that I pointed out to our people here when Tanner Scott got the fly out to center, it wasn't a great pitch. But he needs some of that, too, where you don't make your best pitch, and yet they still don't match it. Because it seems like every time he's made a bad pitch this year, it's gone over the fence. And so to see him make a bad pitch, and some of that is better luck, but also some of it, I think, is because he's living more on the edge. So they can't just sit on that pitch. And so he was able to get away with a fastball right down the middle, got a lazy fly out to center. And if we could just get more of that from him, a little bit of strikeout stuff, a little bit of better luck, a little bit of weak contact, he's going to be fine. I really do believe Tanner Scott, at some point during this 4-year contract he has with the Dodgers, is going to be a very good relief pitcher for them. I don't know if that's going to happen in 2025. I don't know if there's enough time to build up that confidence, but there might be. And that's probably another thing, like Kirby Yates, that I'm maybe more optimistic than a lot of people about.
Just starts with one good outing. You keep rattling them off. You feel good by the postseason. There's still time. If, when. We've talked about that for basically the majority of this season. Just because we know this team is not bailing on Tanner Scott. Eventually, my mic will work.
Not bailing on Tanner Scott the way that your microphone is bailing.
It's not
on
the
you.
microphone. It is the XLR cable, and I have another one at my feet here that I'll probably
monologue for a minute and a half while you
No, I found the angle. I found the angle of the dangle here to make it work. But you said you wanted to talk about the offense. The offense did some things.
Yeah, they scored 12 runs, 13 runs, right? They got that.
Don't ask me. I'm not here.
Yeah, and, Shohei Ohtani, 3 hits, including his 49th homer of the year, which means now he is, in 2 years with the Dodgers, he has hit at least as many home runs as any Dodger ever has before in a season in both years. His next homer will mean that the top 2 home run seasons in Dodgers history are both Shohei Ohtani, which is pretty impressive for only being with the franchise for 2 years. Mookie Betts had a big hit. You'd go down the line. Freddie Freeman had a big hit that was almost a double. He got thrown out second. Then later he had a big double. Just up and down the line, even the bottom of the lineup. It looked like more of the same in whatever inning that was, that the Dodgers had bases loaded, nobody out. Was that when was that? First inning? Second inning. Seth held up 2 fingers. I think it was second inning.
Hashtag math, baby.
Hashtag math, baby. I can count fingers. And the Dodgers had bases loaded, nobody out, and didn't score. And part of that was because Miguel Rojas struck out, and then Benny and the Vets hit into a double play. And we thought, oh no, not more of the same. But in the 5th inning, bases loaded, nobody out, they ended up scoring 6 runs. And then in the 7th inning, they had bases loaded, 1 out, and they scored another 3 runs. Like they came through when they needed to. After it could have been demoralizing to have another inning like that in the 2nd inning to think, oh crap, here we go. Especially because they're already down 4-1 at that point. And it's like you're thinking, okay, well, let's chip away. Bases loaded, nobody out. Let's score a run or 2 here, and then they get 0. Could have been demoralizing, but instead they kind of just kept bouncing back. And like I said, a good pitcher for the Giants. The Dodgers kind of kicked the crap out of them a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you want to be good pitchers. You want to see your team continuing to battle, not just putting up, picket fences or, 5 runs in 1 inning and then nothing else. I mean, they did have a 6-run inning. You got a 3. You got a couple of picket fences on the edge there. 2 runs in there. Teoscar having some hits, top of the lineup, doing some great things like you mentioned. 3 hits. I'm looking here. 3 hits. To be fair, I was bouncing around, so I was not paying the utmost attention to the game. But 3 hits for Shohei, a couple more knocks for Mookie Betts. And by the way, somebody in the chat, I will flip you the bird, saying earlier in the chat, y'all need to do something at the shortstop. What's wrong with Mookie Betts?
Yeah, I guess leading the major leagues in defensive runs saved at shortstop isn't quite enough.
And playing at an MVP level offensively over the last month and change, Marcus Lynn Betts is back. This is the guy that we've wanted, that we've been missing, that we've been saying. I mean, we went into the trade deadline. Coming out of that trade deadline where they just got Alex Call, it was, well, if Mookie, that was one of the big ones. If Mookie can go back to being Mookie, he's been Mookie since – August 5th. Yeah. That's been the guy. And, hey, I want to know people here watching us live here at the beautiful Pico Rivera Golf Club, or also watching, thank you, or also watching on the chat. So we're getting people either wanting to say it was the standing ovation that brought Mookie Betts back. It was Brianna Betts saying, hey, stop listening to other people, just be yourself. Or what was the other one? Him kind of just giving up on his season, essentially. I mean, it's an amalgamation. I think the one about the whole standing ovation at Dodger Stadium was probably that one happened like 2 days before. I think he went 0 for 6 after the standing ovation. So scrap that one. That was not it.
No offense, Dougie.
No offense to our boy Doug
who was pushing that.
Trying to push that one. And, of course, our I don't know if he's our friend, but Dave Vassay. I like Vassay to a degree. I don't know about his radio station, but that's a different kind of story. But anyways, getting that top of the lineup going, a couple of knocks for Freddie Freeman, which in my opinion is huge. 3 knocks for Fred. We're nowhere. We're not going to get hit by that. Beautiful Rainbird rotor. Hey, everybody give it for Rainbird. That's a Series 900 sprinkler head.
This has been landscape talk.
This has been landscaping, agronomy if you're nasty. But getting that top of the lineup going, yeah, you mentioned outside of getting hit in the noggin, Max Muncy didn't do much for this game.
You know who did, though?
Teoscar? T.O.?
No, Michael Thomas Conforto.
The legend of Mike Conforto.
Michael Thomas Conforto.
Yeah, we'll accept some.
Conforto stepped into the batter's box 5 times, and he had a productive plate appearance 4 times. He had a big single in that rally. He had a sacrifice fly, and he had 2 walks. Michael Conforto, no joke, had a very good game today.
Hold on, I gotta fix something. Sorry, I will flip you the bird. I apologize. He was talking about doing a watch party at the shortstop bar.
Oh,
that's not in Pico Rivera, but I apologize. I thought we were talking about Mookie Betts. It gave us an opportunity to talk about Mookie Betts, so I appreciate. I will flip you the bird there, as Jenny Vega says, hit that like button for. It says for Clint and Jeff, but I mean, do that as well. It is Saturday.
What's it like to be able to see the screen without glasses on? Tell me what youth is like, Clint.
Invigorating.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah. When I look at you, the first word I think of is invigorated. I'm like vigor, vim, all those things. That's what Clint's got.
Yeah. But back to Dodgers legend Michael Conforto. I mean, just sign the extension now. He's back. Do we say he's all the way back?
4 more years.
You guys can boo again. It's okay.
No, hey, but as long as he's on the team, I'd rather have him playing goodly than badly.
He's going to be around. They've proven it because we are in the month of September, and he is still getting regular at bats. Do you guys remember when they traded for Alex Call? No, nobody exactly. Alex Call is still on this team. Does not get an opportunity to play baseball for this team.
Who's pitching tomorrow for the Giants? Is it another? It's Robbie Ray. I bet Alex Call gets a start tomorrow.
Yeah, he should.
That would be my guess since the lefty on the mound.
But Conforto, I mean, at this point, he's going to be around. He's going to play baseball for this team, so I agree.
You also want to know what else? What else after today's game, Michael Conforto's batting average, 194. Kike Hernandez batting average, 193. Michael Conforto's OPS. What's that? 631.
Give me the plate appearances.
And Kike Hernandez is 589.
Give me the plate appearances.
And I don't mean that as a knock. Obviously, Kike is much more valuable defensively. But just based on how well they've hit this year, Conforto has been a better hitter than Kike Hernandez. We are putting a lot of stock in October Kike.
For what, though? I mean, where is he playing? October Kike, unless he forces his way in the lineup like he did last year, he is not starting. Dave is not saying, hey, Kike is going to get it.
Do you think people would be satisfied, though, to just say Conforto is not going to start?
I don't know if it's Conforto. We didn't get Tommy Edman in the lineup tonight, but it will be.
Tommy Edman had some bad luck last night. He hit the ball, his first 3 at bats, he was 0 for 3, and he hit the ball, I think it was 100.5 miles an hour, 105.2, and 105.8. And the expected batting averages were like 390, 540, and 830 or something, and he was 0 for 3 after that. And that was all left-handed, too, which is supposed to be his weak side. He was hitting the ball hard last night.
Looking at me this whole time. I would hate to just waste it.
It would be a waste. For sure. Are we allowed to?
I'm getting thirsty.
Are you allowed to drink?
I've done that a whole lot on these streams. We used to make a lot of money taking shots. I know, right?
Yeah, I'll take a sip of my water.
Shout out, hey, from Sean. I think he already left. I think they want us to leave. I don't really know. I broke my phone.
I don't think anybody expected this game to go like 9.5 hours.
I appreciate you guys honestly hanging out with us. Anybody want some Mountain Dew, by the way? How do we want to get rid of Mountain Dew? Not a sponsor, but hashtag a sponsor of the show.
Yeah, we got 3 12-packs of Mountain Dew. Baseball trivia question right here for you. Who is the only player in Major League history to have a home run in each inning from the 1st through the 16th? Not in the same game. That would be a record. But in his career, had a first inning homer, second inning homer, the 3rd, 4th, all the way through the 16th inning. Anybody know?
Come on. You're doing Jeff things right now.
It's thematic.
You're doing Jeff things
I'll give you a hint. He played for one of the teams that played in this game we watched together tonight, and it wasn't the Dodgers.
Anybody got anything? People are watching the fight.
Name a good Giant, people.
Is it?
You got the right first name. Willie Mays, Seth, grab a 12-pack of Mountain Dew.
There it is. You almost got there. And there is zero, there is diet, and there is regular Mountain Dew.
Hey, save the zero for me. I might want to take that on my road trip tomorrow when I drive home.
I can get you. I mean, those are the only ones we have.
Those are the
I promise.
Mountain Dews.
Also, I do. I mean, I don't. I'm taking those home. Manny Man also had Barry Bonds. Good answer. No. Gia had Brandon Belt in the chat. Appreciate the chat hanging out with us, by the way. And a $10 super chat from Diane. Everybody give it up for
Where
Diane.
Where was Diane tonight, by the way?
She was not going to get all the way out here to beautiful Pico Rivera from beautiful – where's she at again?
Palm Desert? Palm Springs? Somewhere.
Is that where she's at?
One of the Palms.
Richie?
Where's Diane?
She's out in Palm Springs, right? Palm Desert, that's even worse. But she gave us a $10 super chat. Says, let me buy a beer for Clint and a water for Jeff. Cheers, we won.
Hey, Sean's been refilling this water for free. That money's going straight in my pocket, baby.
Whoa. I mean, it is eventually at the end of the month. But I digress. Anybody got anything they want to talk about with this game? We do have a live microphone here. Anybody? I see a Richie. Richie, we're going to have a – you want to – you sure you don't want to – all right. Anybody want something? They got the mic. I got a live mic. Okay, that's uncouth.
There's some uncouthness
going
on around here.
That is uncouth. All right, well, listen, you're the grown-up here. Tell us more things that we should talk about before somebody works up the courage to
I
come
do
to the
think,
mic.
we've joked about helicopters.
Keep it down up there. Pico Rivera, I tell you what.
We mentioned Benny and the Vets a couple times. Ben Rortvedt.
I love that man.
He did kill a bases loaded rally with the double play early in the game, but then later he did have a huge 2-run double in that the 6-run fifth inning.
That was a fifth inning.
Yeah, and kind of kept that rally going. Noah had melted down when the Dodgers loaded the bases. Dodgers loaded the bases with no outs. Noah, I thought he was going to cry. He's like, the Dodgers can't do anything in this situation. And I rocked him to sleep. I said, it's okay, baby boy. And then the Dodgers scored 6 runs. And some of that was because Ben Rortvedt kept that rally going. He's been I wish I thought he was actually a good hitter. But since he came to the Dodgers, he's been a good hitter. And
the best hitter of all time since he's joined the
it's
back-to-back. I think it's back. No. It's 2 of 3 games, multi-hit games for him. We'll take that.
Which is good because he's our starting catcher for at least another week.
Yeah.
Chucky Robinson is not going to see time unless, they have another situation where they need a pinch run for Ben Rortvedt, and now they actually can because they have a good catcher, living catcher available to come in for him. But, yeah, Rortvedt right now, especially because you can just slot him in the 9-hole and know that nobody's going to be expecting much from him. And he just anything he gives you is gravy right in front of Shohei Ohtani. So I'm liking Ben Rortvedt.
I just want to shout out Iris for pointing out the ghetto bird that did fly over us here in beautiful Pico Rivera, California. And we also got a super chat from Terry Hesticles, $1.99 from Terry saying, my old hometown, Pico Rivera, Whittier Boulevard. We are not very far from Whittier Boulevard, where you can go visit a Tommy's. Not the good one.
My worst moment as a high school wrestler happened at Whittier High School, which isn't too far from here. I went up against a dude who he was 6 feet tall, 250 pounds, and solid muscle, and he just destroyed me.
He had you at the solid muscle.
I was bigger than him. I was 6'3", 275 after cutting down to get down to 275, but he just destroyed me and dislocated my shoulder, pinned me in 11 seconds. And I spent the rest of my wrestling career,
which is what Jeff is doing, or Richie's doing tonight. No.
Trying to pin somebody faster in 11 seconds. I finally did it my senior year. Beat that. That was my only goal. After Greg Ford of Whittier High School destroyed me in 11 seconds, And then the worst part was he helped me up and apologized. I'm like, don't be nice to me
what
after
a nice
you do that
guy.
to me, you jerk.
Hey, we should get him on the show one of these days. We appreciate him. I will flip you the bird asking, Matt Gage, was that intentional? No. You saw the reaction from him. Dodgers legend, by the way, spring training legend. Matt Gage spent time with the team last year. You can call him a World Series champion, Matt Gage. No.
He was distraught after hitting Muncy.
Absolutely.
They didn't show him apologizing to Muncy, but you could see when Muncy was on first, you could see him kind of nodding and acknowledging an apology that had come. Nothing intentional about that. It's one of the unfortunate things about baseball. It happens. Nobody needs to be praying that Muncy's okay, as Manny Machado would say, because Manny Machado thinks every hit by pitch ever was intentional. This was just one of those things. And even though it's 2 nights in a row for Muncy, one of the things I like about this Dodgers-Giants rivalry is there's enough respect that nobody is – like now that Madison Bumgarner's gone, that big crybaby, like nobody is there trying to manufacture drama. You know, it's a good rivalry.
For Noah, Mike Schilt.
It's a good rivalry, and that doesn't need any manufactured drama. And so we don't need somebody to say, why are you throwing it at him on purpose? No, everyone knows it's not on purpose. Like at that point, it was 12-7 or whatever. And so they're not going to, that was before. It was actually only 9-7. It was actually still a pretty tight game there. So you're definitely not going to put Muncy on base.
It was just after Kirby Yates came in and did his thing.
Yeah, and Muncy ended up scoring and then came out of the game. But the fact that he stayed in the game, oh, no, he didn't score. He got forced out at second. And then Teoscar ended up scoring after hitting the field of choice.
But still, he stayed in because, hashtag he's a football player. Yeah. By the way, I missed this one. We also got a $2 super chat from Seth Klein. A second super chat from Seth here live. He says, Dodgers love the 5th inning. Because you remember that one time last year in October?
Yeah, I remember that. This one, though, no errors, no bad plays, just the Dodgers hitting goodly.
Yeah. Right guys doing the right things at the right times, bottom of the order doing things, top of the order doing thing.
The wrong guys doing the right things at the right time, too. That's That's the
whoa,
key.
Whoa, we're talking about
Michael Thomas Conforto.
No respect for. Thank you. He gets it. OCJ gets it. I'm trying to. Come on, stupid thing. Richie, you got something you want to say?
Richie,
Richie, right. Everybody, cheer up! Hey, let's give Richie some love
let me
here.
Get the timer ready.
Hold on, I'm trying to make my mouse work here so I can put you on the screen.
Oh, okay.
What you got for us, Richie?
Okay, first of all, well, hey Jeff, happy Saturday to you.
Oh, Richie's here.
Yeah.
Were you here the whole time?
I'm like the Empire State Building. You can't miss me.
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay. 2 talking points. 1, my faith in the back end of the bullpen has disappeared faster than donuts being put in front of Jock Peterson. It's done.
Because he's fat.
Hey, it's a new analogy. I like it.
Okay.
We'll take it. That's one.
All right, 2. All right, 2. Offense is looking decent, but I still don't trust Conforto anywhere I can throw him. All right, I just don't. 3.
But we don't know how good you are at throwing grown men, to be fair.
Well, you can talk to my brother on that one. That's a whole nother.
I'm glad
All right.
I asked.
In the last talking point,
he's got quips.
Okay. In the last talking point is that if Will Smith was healthy enough to pinch hit yesterday, then why didn't they just play him? Or is this Dave being cautious again?
Well, he clearly wasn't, because he didn't hit yesterday, and they didn't pinch run for Ben Rortvedt when he was representing the go-ahead run in the 10th inning, and it ended up biting them. Yeah, Will Smith definitely wasn't available except in an absolute emergency yesterday.
Okay. And then finally, last point, and I'm going to get out of here. Okay. So here's the last point. They're only going to go as far as they allow themselves to go. Okay. And I've been on the mental toughness thing. Because when I was in high school, there was 20 guys on the varsity, and I was the 28th guy. And I had to work really hard just to even stay in a uniform, let alone getting any playing time. So that's how bad that was. But still, it's the frustrating part. Yeah.
Keep going, Richie. You're good.
That the frustrating part is that you know how good they can be, and then they stink the place up, and again, look, I understand what Dave's doing with Tanner Scott, but if he has another meltdown, Dave's just got to drive him to the Betty Ford Clinic, because that's where he's headed.
Yeah, and that's why I think. Thank you, Richie. By the way, 2 minutes 15 seconds. That's a new record for Richie.
Okay. And then last thing.
Oh,
okay.
Second last thing.
Okay, how much stuff do we still got to raffle off? How much stuff is left?
We got 2.
We have hats and shirts.
And
hey,
we've got.
Tell that lady to come
we
back
got
out
9
here
holes of golf too.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 rounds. There's twosome, 9 holes of golf. Who likes golf here?
Okay, I'm gonna channel my inner Jeff here. Okay, all right, which is a challenge for me, but I'm gonna
hashtag math, baby.
That's right. 2 trivia questions, and Jeff can take the credit for these. 1, who was on deck when Hank Aaron hit the go-ahead home run off of Al Downing in 1974 to break Babe Ruth's record? These are Dodger theme related. Yeah. And number 2, this is an easy one. If you go back in the archives from the Man Cave back in April, the very first one, I gave the answer to this one. Who was the last Dodger to wear 34 before Fernando? And I'm out.
All right. I know the answer to the first one.
I would hit the clap button, but my board is saying I need to update the license, which is very rude. But we appreciate Richie in Devore in Pico Rivera coming up and joining us here on the live voicemail hotline. I think we just call that a microphone here.
Yeah.
So 34.
34.
You're old.
I am old, but I was 3 years old when Fernando Valenzuela debuted. So,
I was not born. I'm proud 85. I'm 40 this year. That sucks. Everybody hit that boo button.
You are old. Yeah.
Thank you. I feel bad now.
Yeah, I don't know who wore 34 before Fernando. Anybody in the crowd know? Was it in the 60s? No? Okay. 2 is a Dodger and 1 is a Pirate?
This is frightening.
Okay.
We are sorry. There's a little bit of fear happening because there is a sprinkler that is threatening us to our right.
What'd you call that? Agronomy?
Yeah. I'm going home, jumping
we're
straight in
getting
my
heckled
pool.
from the crowd.
No
Doesn't have a
pants.
microphone on him anymore. I can't remember.
Nick in the chat has a Lee Lacey. That's the first one I got. Lee Lacey, Nick. All right, Nick. Nick, come on up. You can win a happy dad koozie. That's what I got.
Lee Lacey's daughter plays in the WNBA, I think.
Come on, you. Happy dad koozie. There it is, right for you. Come grab it. Come grab it.
And the other question: who was on deck when Hank Aaron hit home run number 715? Do you know that one, Clint?
I do not.
Anybody know? Richie's hint that it's Dodger themed. Somebody who later played for the Dodgers, right? And then later managed the Giants, and then later managed the Reds, and then later managed the Nationals, then later managed the Astros.
Uh-huh.
Johnny B. Baker. Dusty Baker.
He's a little dusty, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was in the hole? Davey Johnson, who was also in the hole when Sadahara hit his 750th home run in Japan.
Rest in peace, Davey Johnson.
Yep, former Dodger manager.
Dodgers legendary man. You know who's more legendary? Is it Davey Johnson or is it new sheriff
Grady
in town?
Little?
No, new sheriff in town. Kevin Malone.
Oh, Kevin Malone. Yeah.
Kevin Malone is new sheriff in town.
Well, Kevin Malone follows me on Twitter, so.
Nice guy.
And they named an Office character after him. So.
Who would you rather have on the show, guys? Kevin Malone or Dan Evans? Give me Dan Evans.
They both follow me on Twitter.
I've met Dan Evans a few times.
Yeah.
Nice guy. Real nice guy.
Yeah.
Friend of the show. Paul DePodesta?
Paul DePodesta?
There's a name. All right, we're going to start definitely. We'll have that conversation after the show where we're just talking about random names. But what are we at? 42 minutes somehow into this live stream, and unless somebody else has something else they would like to speak into the mic. Oh, I see a Seth Klein walking up.
Seth Klein.
Oh,
baby.
Guys, sing him a song. Sing him a song. Hold on.
He's the piano man.
There it is.
I actually don't have much to say other than Los Angeles first everybody.
Yeah.
And I just want to
They
point
don't
out
like us.
that every time I've been to an all Dodgers hangout, we win. Have more of them.
All right. That's fair. We got to do more things and more stuff. I mean, you know what? Appreciate Jeff being in town, by the way.
Yeah, it is hard with me living 661 miles from Dodger Stadium.
We got who's that?
Here comes Noah.
Noah.
As you
slowly.
know.
No, I appreciate
This is
Seth
Noah
on
Ortega.
that. Noah, as you know, what you got for us, bud?
Well, it was nice meeting you finally in person, Jeff. And you look younger in real life than on YouTube.
Hey,
that's a threat,
I'll
I think.
take it, yeah. I do look old on YouTube, but I was explaining to somebody else, I think the beard trim, because when my beard is too long, the white beard gets fluffy. I look like Santa Claus, and Santa Claus is not known for his youth. But so I think trimming off some of the grays so you can only see the grays in the tough guy part of my beard.
And it's also making it very difficult for us to make a character, a graphic, a cartoon of
we
Jeff.
had a cartoon version, and the cartoon looks like somebody who can grow a beard, and I'm a guy who can't grow a beard but has a beard anyway, and that's hard to depict in drawing, apparently. We did also discover today that Clint and I standing next to each other look like a capital O and a lowercase o.
It's an interesting. It's an interesting look for sure. But getting you next to the non-legal in-laws is funnier.
Yeah,
because they are 5'0" each.
Yeah.
At best.
Yeah.
And it is quite hilarious.
It feels good though.
You really had to be here, guys.
Yeah. Both of my sons have gotten taller than me. So it was nice to be around some short people again. I get picked on at home.
Short people.
That's why
that's my second favorite Randy Newman song.
My brother one time, my brother's a little guy, and all three of my brothers are little guys, but my brother, whose nickname was Pee Wee because he was so little, he once cried because he heard my parents singing Randy Newman's Short People. And he's like, is it true that short people got no reason to live? And then he grew up and realized it was true.
Oh, short-ish. Hey, did we figure out if people like golf? Does anybody want to golf with Pico Rivera?
All right. Well,
I don't know immediately. Okay. You want to give him a trivia?
Yeah, I've got one more trivia question.
All right, here we go. Come on up. Appreciate Noah.
This is not Dodger specific.
Okay, what do you got?
But Steve, let's see if you can get this for us. Who is the only player in Major League history to win the World Series MVP for the losing team?
Okay. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Seattle, the Mariners.
10 seconds.
Am I close?
I don't think the Mariners are even played in the World Series, have they?
What's up with your mic? They have not
They lost.
played in the
Your
World
feedback.
Series.
Oh, that was an ALCS, or was it? They haven't made it.
I don't think they've made it to a World Series.
Okay.
We're getting feedback here.
I don't know. I'm not good at this.
We'll make it easier then.
Yeah.
Who won the 2024 National League Championship Series?
Would be us, of course, right?
Hey, they not like us. They not like us. There it is. He wins a round of 2 for golf or something like that. Twosome over here at the beautiful Pico Rivera Golf Course. Man. Appreciate Steve for hanging out with us.
The answer to my trivia question was, of course,
all about you.
Gil McDougald. No, Bobby Richardson, same person. Bobby Richardson of the 1960 Yankees, when the Pirates beat the Yankees on Bill Mazeroski's home run in Game 7. Yankees dominated that series, but the Pirates won the series, and Bobby Richardson won the World Series MVP despite being on the losing team. Only time that's happened.
Nicole has the 3rd best Randy Newman song, by the way. You got a friend in me.
I was going to say, it's got to be something for Toy Story. There's a
You
lot
got
of
a friend in me.
There's a lot of good Randy Newman in Toy Story.
There is a lot. I mean, it was almost all Randy Newman.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Short people. Anyways, hey, Dodgers win. We should probably get towards the wrap it up button. We appreciate people hanging out here. It is late. It is 10:30 post-meridian here on a Saturday night. Beautiful Pico Rivera Golf Course, or Pico Rivera, California Golf Course, all that kind of stuff. Come out here. They're doing things at the golf course. It's beautiful. We appreciate the people having us out. We appreciate the bartender, Sean, for taking care of us. Eli, the GM here. The food and beverage manager, Simonetta. And I guess Selena for doing things or something. She was here. She was around. I'm stealing these glasses because I need a new pair of pool glasses. But, Jefe, what is one last thing you got for us before we sign off?
I hope the Dodgers win tomorrow because that will mean they won the series. Not sure if we'll have an episode tomorrow just because I am driving home tomorrow.
You are driving.
It depends on what time I get up in the morning, what time I get on the road, because I still have to drive back to Lake Elsinore tonight and then get to sleep and then get up. So, I know, life is hard. But
it's so hard as a podcaster.
Hopefully, is it a day game tomorrow or do they have the Sunday night game?
I think it's a day game.
Day game. So at least I'll get to listen to the game on the radio while I'm driving, but then we'll just have to see my schedule. But this was fun. Like, not that I wasn't looking forward to it. I was looking forward to it. I didn't know what to expect. And the turnout was great. The company was great. Great to meet so many people who I've known through the internet for years now, from watching my old show that used to be good and now this new show that hopefully will someday be good. And, got
to get rid of Kevin.
Hey, we did. You don't see him here, do you?
Shout out Kevin. He's at home holding it down for us in Chicago. I don't know what's going on over there, but yeah.
But this was a lot of fun. And, we'll do it again because I think this is definitely a lot of fun. Appreciate the super chats. Appreciate you guys being here in person. That's all I got.
Yeah, no, appreciate everybody. Very much appreciate everybody coming out. Like, to echo what he said, we did not know what this would look like. They asked me multiple times, like, they wanted like a head count because space has
and we said somewhere between 6 and 100. And we nailed it. Yeah. We nailed it, guys.
We used the inside to its full capacity. We definitely used the outside a good amount. When I was outside, Kirby Yates was at his worst, but when we were outside, that's when the Dodgers put more points on the board, and that's a good thing. That's what you want to see. So I definitely agree.
And Selena's mom noticed 2 innings later. She looked at the score. I heard her say, "It's 12. We missed 3 points." So
she tried her best.
Baseball expert. Now
she's new to sports.
Now you know where Clint gets his baseball expertise from.
She's new to sports. What else? What else do I got to say? I will be live with Alana on Dodgers territory tomorrow post game because we got to get that out of the way because I'm heading out of town for a couple of days tomorrow or on Monday. So there's that, and then DT will also be back on Wednesday doing post game. So if you're unavailable, it'll probably be myself and Kevin tomorrow evening, either 8:30, 9 p.m. on here on the All Dodgers YouTube channel. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We love you people, at least most of you guys. For sure. Nick says you guys got to come to the IE. Why would anybody ever want to do that to themselves? That's just a bad idea.
It depends because like Lake Elsinore.
Well, that's why we're not there right now.
By some definitions, Lake Elsinore is the IE. And, so that's where I'll be tonight. But
I'll be in the beautiful city of La Puente, California. But yeah, that's about it. I don't think we have much more to say. All Dodgers is presented by FanDuel. Go check out FanDuel. Go put some money on your Dodgers.
Minus 1250 to win the division.
Yeah, I feel a lot better. Y'all should feel a lot better too. The Dodgers, turns out they're pretty good at baseball. Well, I mean, coming off of yesterday, it sucked, but this makes you feel a lot better. And like you said earlier, go out there, win that series. That's all you really got to do. And I got to find the thing where it says outro. So I'm going to do that. And then
think blue, bleed blue.
And we're out. Bye.